What's up, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to a ride with Team Step Brothers. We are steep in the heart of the Ozarks, surrounded by trees, rocks, old people on KTMs. They're gonna get so mad if they hear that. Maybe they don't watch my videos. I guess we'll see. But we're gonna drop into the first creek. We're trying to find some practice for Rev Limiter because of my disappointing finish at Override. That's quite embarrassing, that you can watch on another video on my channel. But we have more than 2 hours on the Sherco. I've recovered from my PTSD after my crash. My joints don't hurt quite as much as they did at 30 years old. But here we go. So we're going into the first hill climb here. I get my feet on the pegs. I'm trying to stand up. We're pushing. We're getting slapped in the face by branches. This is bulldozing through the woods, and we take a bad line. Not a problem. We're going to clutch, try to get up the hill, and we kill the bike. And we're going to go again. Oh, that poor Sherco. It is not liking trying to drag my big butt up a hill. Oh, I'm sorry, Sherry. But we're going to go to the top anyway. We must push on. And, oh, we killed it again. Alright. Go, Sherry. Go, Sherry. Go, 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 go. Oh, yeah. We made it. Now, we're going to pull up this downhill, and I didn't realize how steep it was at the top. But once I got started down it, I thought, yep, this could be bad. But, I didn't really have any other choice because I got myself up on this thing, and now I have to get off of it. So, we're just going to take off. It's pretty much like a sled. Put a sled into the bottom, getting slapped in the face, as you can hear on the GoPro. All these limbs. That got quite annoying as the day went on. Alright. So we're going to stop the video here, compose ourselves, and we're going to try to ride this skinny. Hopefully everything goes well. I guess we'll see. Here we go. Okay. We're working our way across. We're trying not to fall off this side. Off of the 5-foot ledge into the creek below. We're almost there. We're creeping along. Oh. Come on. Off the bike. Pushing. We made it. So now we're moving on into the rock garden in the creek. And this is something I haven't rode very much at all. So I need to practice it. But we're going to work our way up. It's slick. But it's fun. Try to do a pivot turn. Bust my axle loose. I ended up finding out later, or Derek showed me, that I lost it on the trail somewhere, so that was gorgeous. But shout out to Bone Cutter Beta / Sherco. Got me one sent over. I should have it by Monday. We'll see.
Hey, there's perks to going up at first. Huh? There's perks to going up at first. Yeah. You have a little more traction before I spun it all off.
So now Jimmy's going to attempt to come up the rock garden. He took a little bit different line. I stepped in, like the Dark Knight I am, to help him. I'm not the hero they wanted, but I'm the hero that they didn't really deserve either, but that's the one they got. I actually don't even know if these guys needed my help, but it made me feel better that I made it up without them. And if I touched their bike at least once, I can say that they didn't. So, that was kind of nice. That's what you get, guys. That's what you get. So Derek's hero is Graham Jarvis, and he always tries to model his riding after him. Well, Derek's kind of like Graham Jarvis's sister's, nephew's, brother's guy that installed his ceiling fan. But still, he tries very hard. Michael here. I love riding with Michael. You can just point and say, hey, go up that. Michael's going to try it. Kudos to you, Michael.
You're hung on your case.
For being the guy who goes when no man dares to try to go.
Hey, kind of roll
first.
Roll your front tire forward, if you can. You ready?
So Derek had this cool little chainsaw that could fit in his backpack, which ended up coming in handy here because we needed to move this log that would not freaking move. So I tried to help. That didn't work. But then We got
Kick it, Mike.
the Hulk himself, Michael, over here to push on it, and it broke. Don't understand. We're going across another skinny ledge here, kind of tiptoeing across. It was just wide enough to fit a foot down next to the case. Definitely did not want to fall. It would have sucked. But we're rolling into this big section of boulders that didn't really have a good line unless we cut out the trees. So we did. And we just kind of squirted our way up through the middle of them. It actually ended up being a really good line. I felt very cool after I did this. Michael, on the other hand, as you'll find out, did not take this line. And let's see what happens here in a minute.
Oh, did you go up the hill?
Yeah. That big tree was there, and I put my hand against it, and the thing just caved in.
Oh, it fell.
Yeah.
Damn, you were in our line. I didn't think that one was that bad, though. Oh, Derek, go! That boy.
I would like to point out that Jimmy here was the one that originally picked the line that Michael just fell down. After Michael fell down it, as you can see, Jimmy did not want to go down the line. Way to go, Jimmy.
There you go.
But Jimmy has like 50 years of riding experience, and over that time, he has found out that when one guy falls down the hill and crashes, then the next guy should probably not take that line. So he took the original line that we were taking. And he was struggling a little bit. But you know what? Cooler heads prevailed.
Derek got that rock nice and wet for you.
And Jimmy made it right up. Good job, Jimmy. Good job.
There you go, buddy.
So we're going to hit another hill climb here. And I really hate sometimes how the GoPro doesn't show how steep hills really are. I think everybody that watches videos knows that. But this one was actually a lot steeper than it looked. Almost smoked my clutch on this one once we got towards the top. Made like a weird crunching noise. Didn't really hurt anything, I don't think. I think it was just like the plates kind of sticking together. But yeah. Trying to find the line that these guys took, because they did actually go up this one first. I don't actually know where they went, but I know that they had to worm their way around it somehow. But anyway, we get to this tree, and I think, oh yeah, here we go. Gonna do a little zap, boom, perfect. Couldn't have done it better myself. So now we're entering a place called Red's Kitchen. Last time I was here, it was quite wet. It took me multiple tries to get up this. But as you can see, we have gotten a little better since the last time we were here, and it's dry and much easier. But one of the things I need to practice more is doing some drops and downhills, which I've said already, but this is a perfect place to do it. Now I'm going to hit the hard line. And I'm really pushing. There's some boulders, a couple small edges. I get hung up. I don't panic. I think that I can still make it to the top. So I kind of slowly ride my bike here. I move a rock out of the way. We're getting ready to go. I'm kind of bummed that I didn't make it on the first try. But that's all right. There's still hope. And we cruise right out of it. But here's the part I was not ready for. This was a pretty hairy little drop that had a bunch of small rocks on the way down. And I'm trying to work on not locking up my back brake, but using my front more for braking power and just kind of letting the back one slide. And I'm getting better. I feel like I'm almost ready for Rev Limiter. Almost. We're getting there, guys. We're getting there. Derek just nailed this hill climb. He almost slides out. Perfectly holds his composure. Rides right up it. Couldn't have done it better, buddy.
Hey, boy, Derek.
So proud of you. Stupid briars.
Yeah, Marco!
Well, that was embarrassing. I would like to point out, though, that I drug all the briars out of the way for everybody, and that's why the KTM's made it to the top. Just want to point that out. So we're going to give it another try here. Michael made it to the top. I should be able to make it to the top, too. We're pushing. We're getting slapped in the face. I'm not going to be deterred. And here we go. I pop out on the top. So guess who's up next? Derek. Second attempt. And he fails. Not to be deterred. Hits it the third time. And as they say, it's a charm.
Yeah!
He makes it. So we're racing to the top of the hill. Derek's out in front of me. I see this hotline. And then the next thing I know, that was almost a $200 fender. So we get to this pine thicket, and it's like everybody says. Dream dirt, hero dirt, whatever they say. But I love riding in these things. Like, it's almost like a rabbit trail or fox run. You just wind back and forth. It's nice and bermed up. Love it. Really fun to race in. So this is the last clip of the day. One last little edge we found before we went home. Hit it. Felt good. And that's the end of our video. Guys, thank you so much for watching. If you don't mind, click the subscribe button down there in the corner. If you'd like to watch another one, click that watch next button. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. We'll see you next time.